Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. I'm going to wing this little spread right now. This is going to be a spread for Scorpios in romance, a general spread. The last Scorpio reading I did, I said I would do a little love spread at the end of, or I would do another video that talked about romance and love, primarily because the last card that I had pulled up, the final oracle card, which is our final word of advice, was very racy, sexy, kind of va-va-voom-ish card. It felt completely out of place with the rest of the reading, which made me think that, you know, sometime in the next few weeks you are going to be meeting someone new or possibly rekindling an older relationship. But whatever it was, it looked pretty hot. So I'm going to pull a couple cards. Let's just see what we get for single Scorpios and those of you in a relationship. I just wanted to, you know, I like to do what I say I'm going to do. And as this spread is terrifying me, the thought of doing a romantic spread is terrifying me, the Moonology card, Walk Through Your Fears, popped out for me. So that, I'm taking that as just, you know, a message for me saying, go ahead, do that romance spread. Okay, so the first card I'm going to pull is a Moonology card. We'll pull a card for our single Scorpios. Single Scorpios, what advice do you have for single Scorpios and their love life coming up within the next few weeks, Spirit, please? Single Scorpios. Single Scorpios are getting, don't let your past hold you back. Very good advice. Don't let past hurts, past relationships, even past life experiences that you may be, you know, blockages that may be holding you back. They could even be past life experiences. So if you know what your North Node is, maybe you could go and your South Node, go like read up on those. I know for me, reading up on the North Node is really helpful because it clarifies, or it did clarify for me. It really speaks pretty clearly to me about what my relationship issues are. I actually happen to have this book right here on my desk, so I'm going to show it to you. It was recommended to me by a really great reader, Zane Intuitive Guidance. If you haven't seen his channel yet, you might want to check it out. Anyway, this is the book, Jan Spiller, Astrology for the Soul, specifically on North Nodes. It's like about 30 pages of each node on each one. Very in-depth, very helpful. Anyway, single Scorpios, you might want to check that out. It might help you release your past, not let your past hold you back. But for regular people that don't need to look into past lives, you're not that messed up like me, obviously. Just, you know, abusive relationship in the past, partner cheating on you. Don't assume that the next one is going to do that. Don't put that energy on them, okay? All right, Scorpios in a relationship, what advice do you have? Moonology, what advice do you have for Scorpios in a relationship? Please. Thank you, Spirit. What advice do you have for Scorpios within a relationship, please? I got bring love into the situation for you. Okay, new moon in Aquarius. Not that these really matter, new moon in Aquarius or South Node. It's really the moon message that we're talking about here. So for some of you in a relationship, you may be feeling resentful with your partner for whatever reason. They're just kind of annoying you, pissing you off, as happens. Try to communicate from a place of love. Try to put yourself in your partner's shoes, see things from their perspective before you react. Also, make sure that you're communicating clearly. Bring love into the situation for me also speaks of needing to love yourself and to ask for what it is that you need to make you feel secure, because your partner's not a mind reader and they need you to speak up and say what it is that you need to feel secure, or just, you know, whatever it may be that is bothering you, right? Okay, what advice from the romance angels do we have for single Scorpios? What energy is surrounding single Scorpios right now? Spirit, what energy is surrounding our single Scorpios right now? Or what advice do you have for single Scorpios? Romance angels don't seem to want to speak to our single Scorpios. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, energy surrounding. Let's see what we got for single Scorpios. We have pay attention to the red flags. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So I think these two cards for you, Scorpio, are just, for single Scorpios, are just emphasizing that don't let your past hold you back, right? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. It's time to take back control of your love life. And I think what that's talking to, Scorpio, is your tendency to look for red flags when there aren't any, to be a little too critical or a little too suspicious, basically, is what I'm getting, Scorpio. So free yourself from that suspicion. Try to look at things in a new perspective, because what's coming in for you is the romance of a lifetime. So you need to get rid of all of that, you know, that Scorpio need to dig deeper and deeper and deeper and look for issues where there aren't any issues. And I'm Scorpio, so I do that too, I know. Because what you have coming in for you is the true love of a lifetime. Pretty good. We'll pull some more clarifiers. Scorpio's in a relationship. What do you have? Romance angels. Scorpios in a relationship. What advice do you have for Scorpios, please? For Scorpios in a relationship, what advice do you have, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you deserve love. You are lovable. You also got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so for some of you Scorpios in a relationship, I'm getting maybe a third-party situation where somebody else has kind of caught your eye. And maybe that's because you're not getting what you... So what I was getting before, you're not getting what you need in your relationship from your current relationship, and you're taking that as sorry about that, that's my dog scratching against the carpet. You would think that she's a big cat, the way she likes to scratch on the carpet, but and her nails are fine, they're trimmed. She just likes to do it because she's a crazy dog. She's a very strange dog. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, so for some of you, I'm getting you haven't been feeling attractive or lovable. So you've started to look for a new opportunity, and somebody new has caught your eye, Scorpio. The thing is, you're not giving your current partner the chance to give you what it is that you need, because you're not communicating. You're not bringing the love into the situation. You're not showing your partner what it is that you need to feel loved. So we need to do that for you, okay? Let's pull some regular tarot. Let's move into regular tarot. All right, what can you tell us about the person coming into Scorpio's life for single Scorpios? Can you tell us about the person coming into Scorpio's life, please, for single Scorpios? Who's this new person coming into Scorpio's life, please? Knight of Cups. I'll kind of put these over here so you can see. I guess might be better. Okay. Coming into Scorpio's life for single Scorpios, we have the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you might be getting a Virgo coming into your life. For some Scorpios, for some of you, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So for some of you, it might be a water sign coming in for you. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Page of Cups, very much a Cancer. So, you know, I'm not sure if that really is the proper attribute, but for me, Page of Cups is always Cancer. For some of you, you might be dealing with a Cancer. But I'm getting Cancer and Scorpio strongly rather than Pisces, and I'm getting Virgo for you. This is going to be a slow person. This is going to be somebody that may be a little bit defensive in the beginning, maybe a little bit of a hard nut to crack, but this is also somebody that is going to be, I'm getting Taurus for some people. I mean, you know, we get signs. Signs are everybody, right? All the signs. We have all the signs within us, so we don't need to focus too much on that. But what I am getting for you is this person might be a little closed off in the beginning, a little shy with that Hermit energy and the Seven of Swords energy there. See how she's holding the eggs close to her chest? She's not giving off a whole lot of information. That would go really nicely with the Scorpio. For some of you, you know, you might be meeting another Scorpio. Also for some of you, I'm getting this person is very educated, highly educated, could be a professor, could be somebody, a teacher, a professor, somebody who has a position of authority, somebody who helps others. This is somebody who has a strong sense of ethics and morals, somebody who does in some way or other does good for the community. This is also a very slow moving person, I see, with that Knight of Pentacles. So this is not a relationship that is going to take off super fast for you. You're going to take your time, get to know this person, but it's going to also be really nice, because it's going to, this person's not going to hold back from letting you know, Scorpio, how much they like you and how attracted they are to you. Page of Cups energy for me is also very, very sexual sometimes. So let me pull this. How do they see you? How does this new person, how's this new person going to see Scorpio? These are kind of racy cards, but this new person is going to see you as sweet surrender. This new person is going to totally going to be infatuated with you. There's that Page of Cups energy again too. They're going to kind of wear, you know, they'll be shy at first, but eventually they're going to definitely open up and just kind of flow with you, Scorpio, which is what you kind of like. I think this person's going to be really dreamy, romantic, kind of like that poet, artist kind of energy for you, even though I'm still getting very highly educated, very studious. I still think that there is a very deep romantic side to this person. For your energy, I got you as how you see them. You see them as standing alone, or that might be how you see yourself. So I think for you, Scorpio, your obstacle here is going to be to how to you're very independent, and how do you meld that independence, right? So what are the strengths going to be in this relationship for Scorpio, for single Scorpios? What are the strengths, please? Six of Swords, this person's going to take you out of whatever fear of relationships that you had and bring you into a lot of healing with the Sun energy. This person, the strengths in the relationship are that this is going to be a relationship that you can tell your friends about, that you're going to be out and about with, that you're going to feel really open about. You don't need to hide this from anyone. Nothing's on the down low. This is going to be an open relationship. What are the obstacles to this relationship going to be? Obstacles are going to be being in your head, King of Swords, overthinking, and the Wheel of Fortune, thinking that this is too good to be true. All right, you're going to overthink this one, Scorpio. Don't do that. Okay, those are your obstacles. How does this new relationship end for you? Patience, temperance, justice, Six of Pentacles. So this is going to be a very balanced relationship. Lots of balance here. Look at this. These are all balance cards for you, Scorpio. Temperance, justice, and the Six of Pentacles. A lot of give and take. This is going to be an equal relationship for you. This is not going to be one where you feel like you're putting in all the time and effort and not getting the same back in return. That's not how it's going to be at all. This person's going to be all into you, Scorpio, and is not going to be afraid to sing your praises. I mean, we go back to this card, the Knight of Cups. She's sitting on a lotus flower, right, which represents love and the heart. And she, sorry with the reflection, sorry there. And she is actually playing a guitar that's made out of a heart, right? So it's like totally putting her heart out on her sleeve, expressing her love for the world, not holding anything back. This is really beautiful, beautiful energy. I mean, I don't know, really, Scorpio. This is pretty intense. So going back for single Scorpios, this is the romance of a lifetime coming in for you fairly soon. This is somebody that's going to be very open with their emotions for you, and they're going to just think, I mean, look at this card, look at the way she's looking at that fish. It's just like, oh, you are just divine. You are the most perfect fish in a teacup I've ever seen. That's how your person's going to look at you. And the Hermit also, you know, there's that fishing energy again. You are, you know, you're going to be the one fish in the sea. I love how she's just, you know, at the end of the fishing line is just this beautiful ray of light. This just beautiful, just white light. It's just gorgeous. Looks really nice to me, Scorpio. Single Scorpios out there. Okay, Scorpio's in a relationship. Now, we got this new person coming in, stirring your heartstrings, kind of, making things a little, catching your eye, basically. And for some reason, you're not really feeling like you're lovable. I guess the shine has gone out, the romance has gone out a little bit from your relationship. Let's see what we can do to get it back as I drop all of my cards. Okay, so let me pull these cards back up from the floor. I never do that. Okay, a lot of scattered energy going on here for you, I think, Scorpios in a relationship. Let's see what your obstacles are. What's going on? What's your what are the blockages in your relationship right now? Two of Pentacles. What are the blockages in your relationship? Let me get a little more information on why that Two of Pentacles. What are the blockages and the obstacles? For some of you, you know, things have just been too stagnant for too long. There hasn't been enough energy, enough change, enough blockages. Hierophant. Okay, so for some of you, what's going on is that you just, the same old thing has been going on day in, day out. There has been no excitement, nothing you just don't feel like there's any excitement in your relationship anymore. You're not really doing things. You're not going out. You're not dating the way you did when you were in the beginning of your relationship. And you feel like things have just changed, right? For some of you, one partner wants to get married and the other doesn't. The other is afraid of this, of making such a big commitment. For some of you, I'm getting that. That's kind of a blockage for some of you. And you're going to need to talk that out and figure out why it is that you don't want to commit to your partner, and talk it through with them. Once you explain your fears or your reasons for not wanting to commit, you will either, your partner will either be able to allay those fears for you, or, you know, your partner may say, fine, let's wait it out. Let's, you know, let's see what else is going on. Let's address that issue, and let's give it a little more time and see how things go. You know, they might agree with you. And the other blockage is the King of Wands. So no passion is what I'm getting. The passion has left the building. You're going to need to bring that back. What are the strengths of your relationship? What are the strengths of the relationship with Scorpios in a relationship? What are the strengths for Scorpios in a relationship? What are the strengths? Ten of Wands is a strength, okay? So this is somebody that helps you, this is somebody that you can rely on, okay? This is Ten of Wands being a card of burdens, and when that comes in the strengths position, that means that you're not, this is not, you know, it's almost like the opposite. This person helps you with any, this is somebody you can rely on, basically. This is somebody that will lighten your load. What else? What else in the strengths? This is balance. Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that is willing to give as much as they receive. They're willing to be there for you. Those kind of people are not easy to find, right? Okay, let's see. How does your partner see you right now, Scorpio? How does your partner see you? How does your partner see you? How does Scorpio's partner see them? Scorpio's partner sees Scorpio. They see you as the Ace of Swords, very decisive, very opinionated, very clever, very smart. How do they see themselves in the relationship? They see themselves as the Queen of Cups, very emotionally giving, very taking care of you in a way. How do they see themselves? What else? How do they see themselves in this relationship? The Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So they're pretty happy. They're willing to put in the work to like bridge whatever issues you may be having. They think they can make you happy. And they see themselves as being very happy in the relationship. All right, Scorpio, how do you see your partner in this relationship? You see them as the Four of Wands, so you see them as marriage potential. Maybe this obstacle with change is that they're not asking you to get married, or they're the ones that are reluctant to get married. Again, open the conversation. Yeah, you see the Three of Wands. You see this is, you know, the person that you want to be with. For sure. You definitely see this. So that blockage of change is that change isn't happening fast enough for you. What's the advice for Scorpios in a relationship? What's the advice for Scorpio in a relationship? Your advice is the Strength card and the Page of Wands. Okay, so you're going to have that conversation there with the Page of Wands. As hard as it's going to be for you to do, Scorpio, you're going to need to talk about these fears, this restlessness that you're feeling. Why is it that, you know, you can't get them? Why is it that they don't want to commit? Talk it out, see what it is, reassess. Gather the information, right? Be open about it, face your fears. Sometimes we don't want to start that conversation because we're afraid of what we may hear. But, you know, your partner sees you as the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Your partner may be afraid to talk about it a little bit too, because your partner sees you as the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups, right? So a little bit moody, Six of Swords there. That's not a surprise, really, is it, Scorpio? You can go down deep into the depths better than anybody. The Ace of Swords, very decisive, very clear, very cutting. You know, you can be a little, you know, straight, telling it like it is. But, you know, your partner sees you as the Ten of Cups, as their happily ever after. So have that conversation, Scorpio, because that's going to rekindle that passion for you. Let's see. Because single Scorpios have some pretty hot stuff coming in for them with that Page of Cups and Knight of Cups energy coming in for you. What can Scorpio do? What can Scorpio's inner relationship do to make their relationship more exciting? There's that Page of Wands again. So you're going to need to have to talk and just ask. What can they do to make it more exciting? All right. I'm not going to really clarify that card. I think I'm going to leave that up to your imagination as you take a look at that card, Scorpio, and see whatever that brings to your mind. I'm not going there. Not doing it. All right, let's pull this card. What can Scorpio do to make things a little more interesting? Liven things up for Scorpio. Because Scorpio, your eye's been wandering, and your eye wanders when you're not satisfied. You're not getting what you want. What can you do to make your love life a little more interesting? And we got a loving gaze. A loving gaze. Let's pull this up. Let's see what this book says. I'm very new to these cards. So, let's see if there's anything interesting in here. No, not really. I'm not really seeing anything. Although I do like that, a loving gaze. So I do think that you need to, you know, express how you feel about your partner to your partner. Talk it out. It's all coming back to that talk it out stuff from before. All right, Scorpio. I mean, I was just kind of winging this, so I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll do more specific love spreads in the future with more specific questions, but I guess that was pretty much it for the love spread, for the impromptu love spread. All right, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it. Click that like button. Let me know what you think. All right, I will catch you next time, Scorpio. Have a good one. Bye.